It has been 14 months since the Deepwater Horizon drilling rig exploded 50 miles offshore in the Gulf of Mexico. That blast killed 11 men and sent nearly 5 million barrels of oil pouring into the Gulf. Since last summer, the drilling contractor, Transocean, has not acknowledged any mistakes, has denied helping to pay for the cleanup, and has made no apologies. The strategy of seemingly blaming BP appears to be working for Transocean. It is the subject of a new Bloomberg Businessweek cover story. And for more, we bring in the journalist who wrote the story, Paul Barrett from Bloomberg Businessweek. Paul, always good to see you.
Morning.
Thanks for coming in. So it's not surprising that Transocean is trying to avoid paying anything. I mean, it's in this kind of legal frenzy, as you mentioned. I mean, there's BP, there's Halliburton, there's Anadarko Petroleum, there's even Cameron International. Just how many billions of dollars in potential damages are we talking about?
It's likely we're talking about tens of billions of dollars. Plaintiffs' lawyers estimate it could be $50 billion. So this is very, very serious money. Still, it's unusual to see Transocean basically, rather than taking the philosophy of the customer is always right, BP is its customer here. They're saying BP is completely wrong. BP is at fault.
Right away after the accident, and you have this in your article, it seems like the company, Transocean, was fairly aggressive. I mean, they shuttled their employees right away to a hotel. The employees were questioned by company lawyers. Were they more aggressive than Benchmark?
They were trying to nail down their case, basically collect all the information they could right away. And Transocean was quicker off the dime. They were in court very quickly, invoking a 19th century maritime law to try to limit their liability to survivors and to widows. So there's no doubt that Transocean, right from the start, took a very, very aggressive approach, more aggressive than BP, in the sense that BP conceded early on to set up a $20 billion claims fund. I mean, Transocean's done nothing like that.
So what's the reaction, Paul, then, from some of these other companies that are having to cough up cash? I mean, do they have any legal recourse in saying, OK, Transocean is saying that it played no role, but in fact it did?
Well, that is the fight that's going to take place in federal court in New Orleans. You've got some companies that are settling up. MOEX, a part owner of the well, has already chipped in $1 billion. BP has laid out a huge amount of money already. And now the question is whether BP can use the court system to grab some of that money back from Transocean.
Paul, it's a good read. Thank you very much. Bloomberg's Paul Barrett. This is the cover story on Bloomberg Businessweek. You can pick it up at newsstands.